Hello and welcome back, Fancy Geeks. You join us for our third video regarding the new 40k and the third army. This one's mine, Blood Angels. You'll have seen probably some of these guys before, maybe on some of the other videos that we've done. So the idea between this, if you haven't seen the other two videos, is we're making 1,000-ish point armies for the new 8th edition of 40k. This is actually a Vanguard detachment, not the normal troops type. So this is basically a compulsory HQ and elites choices as opposed to troops. So the advantage of that is obviously I can take elites and I don't have to pay troops tax, but the Vanguard detachment, much like the Spearhead detachment I use for my orcs, only gives me +1 command point. It doesn't give me the +3 of a battalion or anything like that. So there is a disadvantage to taking it to get less strategic points to use, command points, during the game. But it'll give me a total command points of 4, the 3 basic plus the extra 1. So what have we got in here? Well, we've got the Captain in Terminator armour. There he is. And he is 8 power, 149 points. That's 120 points for the Captain Terminator armour, plus he's got a Thunder Hammer for 25 and a Storm Bolter for 25. That's what he's equipped with. Next up we have another character there, Blood Angels character, Sanguinary Priest, with a jump pack. That's power 5, 106 points, 86 points plus an Infernal Pistol for 20 points basically that. We have 2 death companies, 2 elite death companies. The first one is weighing in 100 points plus, sorry, is it 154 points? So it's 100 points plus 2 power axes for 10 points, 2 Infernal Pistols for 40 points and a power sword for 40 points. They are power 9 if you're just playing to power. The second death company is also with jump packs. They are also power 9, but they do have different weapons, coming to 168 points. That's 100 points again, basic for the unit. 2 power swords for 8, 2 thunder hammers for 40, and a power fist for 20. The last of my elite units is over there, which is the Terminator squad. Standard Terminator squad. I'm really hoping Terminators make a comeback in 8th edition. They have suffered a little bit, but I like Terminators, I always have, so I'm hoping. The very first models I ever bought were Terminators.
Oh.
Lead Terminators. There you go, blast from the past there, that nobody really wanted. Pack of 2, can't even remember how much they were, with all my pocket money. 2 little Terminators.
Probably £5.
It probably was like $4.99 for 2 in a box. One under the assault cannon. That's why I love the assault cannons. And the others had a Storm Bolter and I think he had a Chain Fist actually, if I remember correctly. But they were lead mini Terminators. I don't even know where they are anymore. They'll be somewhere. I never got rid of them, but they'll be in a box somewhere. And they were Blood Angels as well. So there we go.
That's what you like.
Yeah. I went away from Blood Angels for a long time and came back to them and repainted a lot of models in Blood Angels. So there we go. But anyway, I'm reminiscing. Sorry. Terminator squad, 13 power. It's a total of 296 points, which is 181 for the squad. And then we have 2 power fists for 40 points, 2 chain fists for 44 points, power sword for 4, storm bolters 2 points each, times 5 for 10 points for the squad, and a heavy flamer in there for 17 points. Not from the assault cannon, unfortunately. Fast attack choice at the back. It's my only non-elites troops, sort of troop choice, but it's a fast attack choice. Assault squad with jump packs, power 5, 115 points, that's 80 points for the unit, 20 points for a power fist, 8 points for a hand flamer, and 17 points for a melter gun. So the total power of this force is 49, total points is just under 1,000 with 980. There we go. Cool. So I think it's actually the lowest points of a force. I think I could probably, play the game, I might be able to fit something else in there, I don't know what. See what I can get for 20 points. Maybe just a bog standard death company guy, but we'll see. Or I might just leave it as this.
You might find you 2 Terminators and sneak them in.
Because these guys, yeah, for 20 points, 2 more Terminators. Yeah, I wish. That'd be great. So the Blood Angels army. Blood Angels, they come with, and they show no fear. They get the Black Rage. You can add 1 to this unit's characteristic in a fight phase if it charged in the preceding charge phase. In addition, roll d6 each time this unit loses a wound, or a roll of a 6, the damage is ignored. So basically a 6 plus feel no pain. That's against wounds.
Is that all of them?
All of them. All of them have got Black Rage, I think. Let me just check that. Not just the death company, is it? Yeah. Black Rage.
Wow.
Jump pack assault. During the deployment, if this model has a jump pack, you can set it up high in the skies instead of placing it on the battlefield. At the end of any of your movement phases, this model can assault from above. Set it up anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 9 inches away from enemy models. So no more random deep strikes. And yes, as you can see, nearly everything has a jump pack.
Mm-hmm.
In my Angels of Death army, shall we say. Apart from the Terminators, we will be teleporting in. Yay! So, we have a captain. So the standard stats for a captain, same as any other Space Marine. It's a 6 movement, 2+ to weapon skill and ballistic skill, a strength and toughness of 4, wounds 5, attacks 4, leadership 9 and a 3+ save. They shall know no fear. Rights of battle, you can reroll hits of a 1 made for friendly units within 6 inches of this model. Iron Hail, sorry. They get 4+ invulnerable save. Storm Shield, doesn't have one, I don't know why I'm reading that out. And Jump Pack Assault obviously doesn't have a jump pack. So this is just like the standard entry for a captain in a Terminator armour. Sorry, 2 up save I think. I got that wrong. I think I was reading from the wrong entry. There you go. Yeah, that's right. Ignore everything I just said. But yeah, Iron Halo, Rights of Battle, just gets a 2 up save. That's the only difference between a Terminator and a Terminator Captain. Sorry, Captain and the Captain in Terminator armour. I will get it right. Terminator Squad. So I've just got Terminators on the brain. Terminators, yay! Terminators, 5-inch movement, 3+ weapon skill and ballistic skill, strength and toughness of 4, 2 wounds, 2 attacks, 8 leadership, 2+ saves. The Sergeant is the same, but he gets a + extra attack and he also gets an extra to his leadership. They can teleport strike. During deployment, they can set the unit up in a teleporting chamber, so they place it on the battlefield. At the end of any of your movement phases, they can teleport to battle, set them anywhere on the battlefield that's more than 9 inches away from enemy models, just like the jump packs. Teleport Homer, this is neat. If this unit has a teleport Homer, place it anywhere on your deployment zone. When an army deploys, if an enemy model is within 9 inches of a teleport Homer, is deactivated and removed from the battlefield. Whilst there are any friendly teleport homers on the battlefield, this unit can perform emergency teleport instead of moving to its movement phase. At the end of the movement phase, remove all units in this model and place them within 6 inches of the teleport homer on the battlefield. And they've got the Crux Terminatus, which is a 5+ invulnerable save to everybody.
Cool.
Then we have the Sanguinary Priest, movement 6, I think it's 12 when he's got a jump pack one. 2+ to weapon skill, 3+ to ballistic skill, 4 to strength, 4 to toughness, 4 to wounds, 3 to attacks, 9 to leadership and a 3+ save. He has a Blood Chalice, friendly Blood Angels models increase their strength characters by 1 whilst within 6 inches of a Sanguinary Priest. He has a Narthicum, same thing all Bokthorys have. At the end of your movement phase of a Sanguinary Priest can attempt to heal or revive a single model. Select a Blood Angels infantry / biker unit within 3 inches of a Sanguinary Priest. If that unit consists of a wounded model, it may immediately gain D3 wounds. If the chosen unit has no wounded models, but 1 or more models of it have been slain during the battle, roll D6 on a 4+. A single slain model is returned to the unit with 1 wound remaining. If a Sanguinary Priest fails to revive a model in this manner, he can do nothing else for the remainder of the turn. As he recovers the gene seed of the fallen warrior, the unit can only be targeted if of the Narthericum ability once each turn. And he has Jump Pack Assault, which is during the deployment, this model has Jump Pack, you can set it up high in the skies instead of placing it on the battlefield. And it's just deployed in the same way. So, he basically brings them back to life.
Oh.
But so if he's successful, he can still take his own action. If he fails, he'll be spend the rest of the turn taking the gene seed out.
Is that when he's traumatised?
Sorry?
Is that when he's traumatised?
So he either saves them and then takes his turn as normal, like shooting and fighting, or he spends his entire turn recovering the gene seed.
And then crying about it.
Yeah, probably. Into a little jar.
Yeah.
Tears. Then we have the Assault Squad there. So that's 6+ to movement, 3+ to weapon and ballistic skills, 4+ to strength and toughness, 1 wound, 1 attacks, leadership 7 and 3 save. Sergeant adds an attack and a leadership. Combat shield just says a model with a combat shield is a 5+ invulnerable save. Combat squads. So this is just standard stuff. Jump pack assault we already know. There's nothing really to say at that point. Other than to see what they do in battle. And then is there anyone else? The Death Company, of course. Movement 6. 3+ to weapon ability skill, 4+ to strength and toughness, 1 wound, 2 attacks, leadership 7 and a 3+ save. And then you get ammunition on if you're in Black Rage. You get the jump pack assault as well because they got jump packs. And a variety of weapons that they come with, which will be individually shown when we actually play the game. So that is basically the army. And so we'll go into it more once we've actually played the games. We haven't played any at this point, we're showing you the armies we're going to be using. And we're going to be learning this with you, because we'll be videoing us learning it as well. So there'll be plenty of mistakes in there. And things we get wrong, but that's fine, we'll be learning.
We keep saying armour is attack, or attack is armour.
Yeah, I don't know why you got that. Because attack doesn't change, attack is still attack.
I'm left-handed.
It's an 8th edition, you think everything's changed. Pretty much everything else changed, but that's the same. Okay, so stay tuned for our next video. We'll be having a look at the Tyrannid army we're going to be using, or Claire's going to be using, shall we say.
Oh, it's a half and half, isn't it?
It's both of our armies.
Yeah.
We do need to do some work on these next ones. So but we'll get the models out and we'll have a look at them, and then hopefully by the time we get around to playing it, they'll be finished off. So we'll see you for that one. Please like and subscribe, helps out loads, and you can see us on Patreon if you want to support us that way. And take care, guys.
See you soon.
Bye for now.
Bye.